Hey there, Jono here. Welcome back to another Victoria 3 Siam playthrough video where we are currently in the process of trying to enact interventionalism. We've been on agrarianism for a while now, and that is not making the rural folk too happy. But it will benefit us in the long run, I think. And there is now also a movement, mainly supported by the trade unions, to enact census suffrage. So that might be something we want to look into. On the construction side of things, we are currently in the process of building some ports. This would be really, really good, I think, to increase the amount of convoys that we have. That is always something that we need, especially now that we actually have like an economy that we can, trade things, export and import things should we want. And now we have the percussion cap, so now we can get munition plants. At some point we might want to get to skirmish infantry. In the meantime, let's see. How expensive is steel? The steel's not very expensive at all. We now have quinine technology. Excellent. So now we can actually start colonizing again. So I'm thinking we might want to get baking powder. That will increase the production of our groceries. That might be something that is worth investing in. Aside from that, let's see. Ooh. Yeah, we really need to get some universities going because the cost of technology now, I mean, a lot of these things, like, 3 years to get central banking and central archives, that's not going to cut it. So we're going to need to get some, universities going, increasing our innovation. What do I want to get next? Nationalism might be a good idea. I might stick for now. I might get chemical bleaching for now. Let's see, we're getting nitroglycerin. That's pretty good. So I might maybe stick over in society here for a second here. Maybe central baking. Minting is always really good. I'm still not really too concerned about the military right now. I don't really plan on using it that much anytime soon. I would like to get someone to join our customs union if possible. I'm not sure who we're going to be able. Definitely not these guys. Dynam, they hate us. So I'm not really sure who we'll be able to get, but at some point we might want to look into that. But I'm just going to keep playing here. Ooh. A war between Austria and France. That's interesting. I will declare neutrality there. Austria is rather fearful. Interesting. Things are getting a little spicy now. We're almost in the 1880s. And I did do some adjusting. I did bump up the universities off camera for a second there. Let's see, our engines are a little pricey. Probably want to get some wood going. Hardwood is getting a little pricey. But, our GDP is still really, really good. Look really, really promising. And we're building universities. How is our paper mills looking? Our paper mills are fine, really, for the most part. Tools are once again getting a little pricey. That always seems to be the case. I could potentially maybe trade for tools. Ooh, I might want to trade for iron, actually. Iron is looking pretty expensive, but we don't really have that many. Oof, yeah, that's going to cost us pretty much all our convoys. Well, you know what? I might try that for now. That really helped our economy right there. Let's see. Yeah, iron is still pretty expensive. Well, that trade is just rolling in now, I think. But interventionism should be really, really nice. That should help out a lot. As far as Ooh, yes, our building methods here. We probably want to... we probably don't need to do that right now. Lead mines, we might want to go to the condensing engine pump when it's appropriate. See, transportation is not too pricey, to be honest with you. Before I do that, I would like to introduce public trams in our cities. I'm probably going to do that at some point. We could introduce realist art. That would be really good. And independent artists. That'll introduce more academics. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Okay. Our investment pool is looking really good now. It was really being drained for a while there, but that's looking much better. Much better. Okay, let's take a look at our construction here. So now we're actually starting to work on some universities. This will really help our innovation. As you can see, we only have 56 innovation. So we'd like to... that could be at 107. We'll see what these universities give us. We've got 4 of them lined up. So our GDP is now 13th worldwide. We almost cracked the top 10. We've almost cracked the top 10. And our GDP per capita is in the top 20 now. See, France is now picking a fight with the Netherlands as well. I wonder, did Austria back down? Oh, they might have. Okay. See, the Spanish Philippines are now improving our relations with us. America's still chilling over here. They haven't really done much since creating this situation. And now we have interventionism. Great. Okay, now do we want to go to census suffrage? Let's see. Let's take a look here for a second. We could. Who oppose it? The landowners, of course. The landowners are still just massively against banning slavery. Ugh. Okay. And at some point in the future, I would like to go over to laissez-faire. But I am actually going to try census suffrage here. Let's try it out. It might work out for us. It's probably going to hurt our... oh, we have nitroglycerin now. Let's see. If we have wealth voting... yeah, we're going to lose a bit of authority. Not much. We have some authority in store there. See, small arms are a little pricey. Are they... yeah, they're fully employed. See, we might want to start trading for something that we need. Like, we might want to trade for hardwood. Maybe not. I don't know. Not a whole lot. There's nothing really too pressing that we need right now. Oh, there is now a new party. Someone has formed the Liberal Party. So the industrialists and the intelligentsia have formed the Liberal Party. Oh, that costs 200 to suppress him. Am I still bolstering? Okay, I'm bolstering the intelligentsia. I think we might get more from suppressing the landowners. They're now 11.8% political clout. Okay, they have just gone down steadily. Yeah, our government legitimacy is kind of in the toilet right now. But I'm sure the more laws we pass, the better it will do. Okay, so now we're getting some universities built. That is increasing the cost of paper, which is now making our paper mills slightly more profitable. And at some point, probably want to get these government admin buildings going up again. And yep, soon it'll be time to start building up a naval base too. And actually having a navy. And we might want to start looking to expand our military too. So that at some point we could probably, maybe even, I don't know, vassalize Dynam. That will cost us a boatload in infamy. If I'm able to do that, I might call it in terms of a playthrough, as the new DLC is going to be coming out soon. Yeah, it looks like our literacy rate's starting to climb up a little bit. How's it looking now? It's 64. Is that all it really did? That didn't do all that much. Okay, yeah, I'll lower the popularity of this guy. He is of the monks. See, we're also now building some extra engine factories, engine industries. We're gonna bump up some tools workshops as well. Wood and steel are not really too expensive right now. How is coal doing? We did just expand our coal mines. Interesting that we have 9 out of 8 here. I'm not exactly sure how that works. But coal's looking pretty good. We now have nitroglycerin, so we probably want to start building some... We might want to start building some chemical plants, I think. Maybe I'll build one for now. That'll produce fertilizer and, let's see, yeah, it'll use sulfur as well. So we really need to start thinking about getting sulfur from somebody. Let's see, where can we find sulfur? We could get it from Siam, but I think Siam is now a puppet of Russia. Yeah. We could get it from these guys. Could get it from them. They actually do not have... Yeah, they're not involved with anybody. They're not anybody's puppet. Oh, there's now been an election. And our government has just gained legitimacy. That's really nice. Excellent. We might be able to go to slavery again. Or, you know, abolish slavery. Ban slavery. As if the landowners wanted to radicalize against that. They might not be able to cause much of a revolution. We'll see. We might give it another shot. So we have a taxation shortage in Bangkok, and we now have census suffrage. Wonderful. And the path of liberalism has now been completed. Who's this guy? He is of the intelligentsia. Okay, yeah. Sure. We'll give credit to the intelligentsia there. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna try it though. They really don't like it, but we're gonna try it. 43% chance here. Okay, yeah. The landowners want to restore... Wait, they want to restore agrarianism. Okay, that has nothing to do with this, but let's see. Are they gonna cause a revolution here? Hopefully not. They're now below 10% in Political policy minus 20 there. Ooh, they are angry. And they are also giving us some tax income penalties. So far, pretty quiet. Pretty quiet right now. Okay. So we're building some motor industries and some rice farms. And we are now currently working our way through government admin buildings as well. Our bureaucracy is quite short. Oh, right, yes. I just totally forgot. We can now establish more colonies. I think I will. And I might go here as well. Or maybe that's kind of let's see. How long is it going to take? That is an insanely long time. It might be better just to do, like... Yeah, I'm just going to cancel that. And I'll cancel this one, too. Just do one at a time for now. 1,000 days until this expands. Just over 1,000 days. That's a bit of time. Okay, they are... there is a revolution happening, but they can only bring it to 66. I think that we'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to do anything about this, really. Unproductive trade routes. Okay, I'll cancel that. Paper and tools are now somewhat pricey. We just need this to be fully employed, really. Maybe I'll switch to a water tuber here. That'll increase the productivity a little bit. 68%. That's a little troubling. Let's hope this works out. Oh, our GDP is just keep going up. We're at 18.7 million now. Our standard of living is looking okay. 13.7. 69%. My goodness. Let's hope we get a good roll here. Okay, we now have baking powder. Man of Wars are now in our society, so we gotta start thinking about producing some Man of Wars. Well, I'll wait for a bigger demand for them. I'm not gonna switch just yet. So we are producing some. We're building some naval bases now. Okay. Okay, we now have banned slavery. And... see, they're going down to 56% now. So, I'm probably not... I don't think I'm going to be passing any laws anytime soon. Might just give it a little bit of time. We could go to a presidential republic. Or a parliamentary republic. But I'm still just going to give it a bit of time. Just going to let the landowners cool off for now. They'll get over it. They'll get over it. They just got to get used to it. Get with the times. It's 1878. You know, it's time. It's time, guys. See, was that war with France and Netherlands settled with yet? No, it's still... oh, France is actually losing it. Interesting. England is taking the side of the Netherlands, and Portugal is taking the side of France. That's cool. how is our relation with England? Cordial. Can we bring it? Oh, it can't go up to, we can approach a trade agreement with them. I think I will. Okay, so now we have some decent bureaucracy here. So I am going to increase the colonial affairs. And maybe even the health system as well. I think we have enough bureaucracy to be able to handle both. And now the landowners really want to restore debt slavery. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we've weakened them too much to be able for them to be able to do anything about it. What are we working on right now? Well, we've almost completely finished our construction queue. We probably want to build some stuff. What do we want to build? Well, since there's really nothing going on over here. Maybe I will build a paper mill over here. We'll add a couple of paper mills there. We could maybe actually build some barracks as well. Maybe I will add 10 barracks for now. I think we have the economy to do that. Let's see, what is their... They're at minus 18. Freedom of thought has now been complete. I want university throughput. Speaking of university throughput, I think we should also get some more universities. How is our colony coming over here? It's coming along. So that's now down to 52. That's really nice. What are we short of here? Man of Wars. So now that we actually have naval base, we don't have power of the purse, really? Oh, that might be something we want to get. 31 months. I will add that to the queue. And let's see. Reinforced concrete would be nice. Rotary valve engine would be nice. Shift work is great. That gives us economy of scale. That is really, really good. And yeah, I might add central archives to that as well. Our GDP is almost at 20 million. We're almost a top 10 nation with GDP per capita. In fact, our vassal is on there. I am thinking about annexing them pretty soon once we start running low on some things. Like we might want to do it somewhat soon. Because we've maxed out our iron, we've maxed out our coal. They've got tons of iron here, plenty of coal. Well, that reminds me. Now that we actually have food industry, or baking powder, we probably should switch to that. If we can afford it. I'm going to switch to baking powder. That will increase the amount of groceries that we are producing. France is at war again. Okay. Yeah, it's just a bit of a sit tight right now and let the landowners get over their little, you know, get over their little anger tantrum here. Be really nice to go to proportional taxation at some point whenever that becomes an option. Property women, would be nice to have that. That'd be a nice thing to get more people in the workforce. Social Security. That will also be helpful, but the landowners are they're just so mad. They're still so mad about banning slaves. They're really upset about it. Okay, so we are building some more tooling workshops here. How are tools? Yeah, tools are, you know, they're looking okay. We want to add the water tube boiler to this. It says we will lose a bit of money. We'll add a little bit of migration attraction to that. Well, we are now really losing authority. Maybe I'll stop suppressing the land. No, I should still suppress them. Let's see. What kind of decrees do we have going on here? We have this road maintenance one. Maybe I'll get rid of that. That'll help a little bit. And this is actually giving us authority too. Okay. At some point we might not have any choice but to stop suppressing the landowners. It's this state primarily where it's happening. So pretty soon we're gonna have some chemical plants. Let's see, do we have any? Let's see, we now have two ships. We actually have exactly two warships. Well, we just gained a ton of loyalists now. Our GDP our standard of living has gone up tremendously. And we are now building... We're on the cusp of building some more barracks. I would really like to not become a monarchy or become a republic of some kind. Presidential or parliamentary. But first, there are some other things I'd like. I'd like to get some social security. I'd like to maybe move on to laissez-faire. I'd like to get rid of legal guardianship. There's still so much to do. Oh, we can move or get from... what am I trying to say? We can go on to total separation. That'll radicalize the monks. Maybe we don't need two radicalized parties right now. I still don't want the landowners to just get over it. Okay, so now we are producing chemical plants. So we don't have any sulfur of any kind. But I could... Why can't I have my interest in this area? Can I not... Can I not conquer this area? Why not? Like if I said... Conquer states. Oh, okay, so maybe I will start damaging... Okay, I guess you have to damage the relations a little bit. So I guess I'll start doing that now. That might be a next episode thing. Maybe we look into taking this territory over here. I don't think I'm going to vassalize them. I think I'm just going to outright take it. Revolutionary Perak. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, we need to recruit another general. This guy is an offensive planner. He is bigoted, which gives him an offensive bonus. Yeah, you're perfect. So, I will mobilize you. Bring you over here. And, yeah, we'll probably settle that in the next episode. This has been a pretty good episode. We are just currently dealing with this revolution sort of scare right here. I'm pretty sure I'm not really too worried about it. I'm sure the landowners will just get over it over time. But I'm going to put a cut in here. If you enjoy this, please like and subscribe. And I will see you all on the next one. Take care.